Hey everybody, it's Hunt Fish Chris. I'm out here at my favorite local bluegill spot right now, doing a little bluegill fishing. And in my hand right now, I have my favorite ice fishing rod. It is the Elliott Paragon, and this is actually what I consider the perfect panfish rod. It is a 32-inch carbon fiber rod, and the thing I like about it, I'm going to try to get the tip in here, is a lot of guys are going to the noodle rods right now, and it's for good reason. The noodle rods are really fun to catch fish on. They bend right over really easy. I mean, just, and if you like to fish by sight, if you like to watch that bite on your rod, that noodle rod is perfect for you for ice fishing. But one of the things I really enjoy doing, and right now I'm kind of fishing using the camera, but usually I'm fishing with my sonar. And when I'm fishing my sonar, I'm typically watching my sonar. I'm not watching the rod. I'm watching the sonar. So what I want to do is really feel that bite. And with this rod, the way it's set up, it's really set up more for feel. It doesn't have that super spongy front end. It's a little bit more stiff. It loads up a little bit quicker. And the thing I like about that is it gives me a little bit better hook sets. I feel like I can really get into them. There's not as much play in that tip. But the main thing is I can really feel the bite. And when I'm fishing sonar, I'm watching that sonar. I like to feel the bite because I'm not watching the tip. But if you're the guy who likes to watch that rod, and a lot of people do, or gal who's fishing, you really like to watch that rod, that noodle may be the way to go. And Elliott has a great noodle light. I'll do a video on that one as well. But most of the time when I'm out ice fishing, the rod I grab out of my box is this Paragon. It's a little bit longer at 32 inches. A lot of folks are going with shorter rods, especially if they're fishing out of shelters or wheelhouses. Right now I'm fishing in an Eskimo Sierra Thermal. It's kind of a mid-size flip over shelter, so there's not a humongous amount of room, but plenty of room for two people to fish. And this guy is perfect. This 32-inch rod is perfect for that. But it also gives you enough length that if you're out jigging in open ice and you're not using a shelter, you've got plenty of length with your rod. And a lot of people don't understand why they would want length. Well, what that length gives you, especially if you're fishing with sonar and you're watching those fish come up and down, it gives you more room to jig it. If you've got a short rod and you're working a fish up, eventually you're going to run out of rod and you're going to have to set that rod back down. It just gives you less room to set the hook. So a longer rod, really what you should be doing is fishing with the longest rod you can get away with. If you're fishing out of a shelter or if you're fishing out of a wheelhouse, just because of the space, you're going to have to use a little shorter rod. But super fun day out on the water today. I'm in this pile of bluegills. They're not giant bluegills, but they're just good eater-sized bluegills. I've got plenty of fish right now at home though, so I'm just out here having some fun, catching some fish. I'm going to take out another family this weekend. They've never gone ice fishing before, and I'm going to introduce them to the sport. And I just wanted to come out and make sure these fish were still here for them to come out and have some fun catching. I'm really looking forward to introducing the sport to some new people. If you haven't done that, make sure you do that. If you've got neighbors or maybe you've got some family that have never gone ice fishing, it is such an incredible sport. Had my daughter out the other day and she hasn't gone out all year with me, but it was a beautiful day. She's 8 years old. Come on, guy. Yep. Beautiful day. And she just really enjoyed coming out here and being able to walk around. I've taken her fishing in the boat so many times, and she's kind of stuck in the boat. With ice fishing, the kids get tired of fishing. They can just run around the ice. It's such an incredible sport for young people that haven't done it. So if you haven't done that, make sure you do that. And if you're in the market for a new rod, this Elliott Paragon is my favorite panfish rod out there. So take a look at that as well. Thanks for checking out the channel. We got some more videos coming. Take care. Have a great day.